Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you if you're returning, and it's great to see you if this is your first time. This is only my fourth video, so I'm still learning. Yesterday I posted my video, and my thumbnail didn't attach to it because I'm learning. It's a challenge, but one day I will get there. So hopefully sooner than later. Anyway, I hope you're all having a wonderful morning, having your morning cup of coffee and getting ready for work, getting ready for your day. Anyway, it's still dark out here, but I believe it's going to be a nice, sunny, beautiful day. Yesterday, or late in the afternoon when I was coming home, part of the sky was sunny and part was stormy, and there was a beautiful rainbow. And you got to always appreciate and be grateful when you get to see those beautiful moments. So I've seen quite a few rainbows lately with the weird weather that we're having. It's sunny one minute and then cloudy and rainy the next, but not as weird as Colorado's weather from what I hear. Anyway, today I want to talk to you a little bit about how trauma can lead us to gratitude. I'm going to throw in a little bit of my life experience here and how I am grateful for one of the traumatic life experiences that I went through. Years ago, gosh, I was in my 20s. I moved to Mexico. It was, just a different culture, different land for me. It was, very interesting. And I decided that I was going to move there for a few months. And during those few months, when I moved there, I met my first husband. I was head over heels, of course. We were always having fun and enjoying life. And, I ended up marrying him. I have 2 wonderful kids with him. But my life in Mexico was, there were a lot of good things, but there were a lot of very deep, dark, bad things that happened to me. I was in a very abusive relationship. I felt trapped. I was trapped, literally. My husband was very abusive, strangled me on several occasions, just beat the crap out of me. Just forcing me to do things that I didn't want to do, and it was just awful. But there were good times in there. There were a lot of kind family members that I love, that I'm still in touch with on his side of the family. And so I'm grateful, so grateful that I have those people in my life, some wonderful nieces that I have, and they're beautiful human beings, and in-laws that I had, and they were wonderful too. I'm grateful that I got to know them. I learned how to cook great Mexican food, authentic Mexican food. So at one point I had a Mexican restaurant and a food truck. So those were, great experiences as well that I'm grateful for. You learn from everything. So, but anyway, I stayed in that relationship a long time, and it was just stressful and awful. And then I made a plan. I had to make a plan to escape. Literally, I had to escape from that life, and escape from Mexico. So one day I was pretending that I was taking my son to school, and I had a few things in garbage bags. I loaded up the car, put my 2 kids in. Instead of going to school, we started driving towards the border. Um, made it safely across the border. It was very, very stressful and very scary. Um, but you know, I learned that I could do that. I'm grateful that I know that I could do something like that, because with people that my husband knew, it was a very dangerous situation. Drug traffickers, head of police. So I'm lucky that I made it out without anything happening to us. But just that experience was just something that I learned by. I learned how to be strong from that experience. But you know, once we escaped the border, once we crossed the border, we came into Arizona, had engine trouble in the middle of the desert, Death Valley. But the car putted for like hours to a gas station where I was able to get some help and get the car fixed up. But we got a flat tire next, and our flat tire was kind of in the middle of nowhere. Then we just pulled off on some random exit, and there just happened to be a Les Schwab right there, and changed up our tires. So God was watching out for us, you know, instead of me being stranded in the middle of the desert with 2 small children. You know, God was watching out for us, and we made it. We made it back to Washington, back to my parents' house. Thank goodness. I got a job within 2 weeks, and then just worked hard, 2 jobs to support my 2 children without child support for quite a few years, probably, I think a good 4 years. It was a struggle. But we came through it, and I'm just grateful for that experience. You know, I know how strong that I can be. If ever I need to be that strong again, I can do it. So you got to find gratitude in those difficult moments. And it just makes you a better person. You could be more empathetic to someone who has that kind of situation. You can be helpful to them, guide them. Just don't take their pain along with your happiness, but just guide them and be grateful you can do that for somebody else. So always remember, there's a way you can get through it. So anyway, on a better note, I'm in a better place now. I have a wonderful husband that I've been married to for almost 18 years. My children have gone through their struggles, but they're fine young men now. And we're all finding our happiness, or continuing to be happy. So it's all good. And then right now, you know, just take gratitude as it comes. You know, be grateful for everything that you have in your life, every little thing. You know, today I woke up and the house is cold. We had a gas line break. Well, actually, one of our workers cut through a gas line on accident, so we haven't had gas in a couple days. So our home is a little bit chilly, and well, that's not the bad part. The bad part is that there's no hot water, and I can't take a cold shower. So I could if I wanted to, but it's not for me. Hopefully it will get fixed today. So I'm grateful for hot water. I'm grateful for heat. You know, I'm fortunate to have all of, all of the necessities. So it's not really a big struggle, but it'll just be, a few days. Hopefully it will get fixed today. But anyway, I'm grateful just for the wonderful sunrise I'm going to see here in a few minutes, I'm sure. I'm grateful to see the moon on those beautiful nights and the stars in the sky. And, I wonder what's out there. What's out there? One day we shall find out, probably sooner than later. Anyway, this is just a bit of gratitude that I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for so much. And I haven't learned my editing software yet. I'm so computer illiterate or computer challenged, but so I'm just posting it as it is. So just flow with it. And anyway, I hope you all have a great and fantabulous day. I shall enjoy my day, and I will see you tomorrow. And please like and subscribe. That would make me so grateful. Anyway, I will see you in the morning. Thank you.